What's up, Jared over here? Today we have the weekly set review of Monday Night Raw. This Monday Night Raw was insane. I was there. I was at this Monday Night Raw. I was in Chicago, Illinois, at Allstate Arena. It was absolutely freaking insane. Probably one of the best Monday Night Raws in the past 10 years. It was so freaking good. It was absolutely amazing. They kicked off the show with Cody coming out. Cody starts explaining how he's been a bachelor. He's been the best man for a fan's wedding. He paid for the whole bachelor party. He went to a fan's fifth birthday party, and he says he does this all for you guys because how much the fans appreciate Cody. And he goes, I need to ask you guys for one thing. And I was in the crowd and everything. He goes, I need all of you to point to the WrestleMania sign with me. So we all did it. It was absolutely awesome. A cool moment. All 15,000 people in Allstate Arena pointing to the WrestleMania sign with Cody Rhodes. It was awesome. And then he's like, because at WrestleMania, me and Seth Rollins are going to beat Cody, Roman Reigns, and The Rock. If you smell, and The Rock's music hit. Oh my God. I lost my mind. If you've seen the short on the channel, you hear me. I'm just screaming like an idiot. Holy shit. I had goosebumps. It was the craziest stuff I've ever seen The Rock. I've never seen The Rock before. Seeing him for the first time was absolutely insane. It was out of nowhere. He wasn't announced or anything. He comes down in the ring, Cody and Rock stare down face to face for a while, and then he whispers something to Cody and then leaves. I didn't even care if he didn't really do anything. I was like shaking so much because The Rock showed up. It was like insane. I couldn't even stand still. I was shaking so much. My hands, legs, it was insane. But it was so cool to experience this in person. Absolute insane way to start the show off. Then it was JD McDonough versus Ricochet. This match actually was really good, especially for in person. They were doing some crazy high flying stuff. It was awesome to see. Really impressed with both of these guys. They were doing a great job. And Ricochet ended up doing a crazy move. He was like a standing front flip into a moonsault backflip. It was insane. I'll play it real quick. Absolutely insane what he just did there to JD McDonough to pick up the victory. It was interesting how he did it. Next was CM Punk's return to Monday Night Raw in his hometown of Chicago. His music hits. The crowd went absolutely insane. Not as much as The Rock's insane. There's nothing topping The Rock's entrance. That was insane. But CM Punk's entrance is awesome. Everybody chanted, all 15,000 chanted CM Punk, CM Punk. CM Punk started talking how he's missed everybody. And he's going to be at WrestleMania for sure. Just not sure how he's going to be at WrestleMania. And then he was like, there's one person that's been talking a lot of shit about me, but I've never said anything to him. That's Drew McIntyre. And Drew McIntyre, one thing about me is when I handle business, I go face to face with somebody, and then Drew McIntyre's music hits. Drew McIntyre comes down yelling at Punk and everything. He's like, I'm not going to get in the ring. He gets on the announcer's desk and sits. Chris Press episodes like how CM Punk did for the pipe bomb was hysterical. He's just chilling there. And then they're going back and forth. It was really freaking funny with some of the stuff they were saying. He was like, CM Punk, talk about all these returns and everything, and you're straight edge, but all you do is spend your time in rehab. I'm like, ooh. No, I can't remember all the burns, but I was just, the crowd was going crazy. It was absolutely insane. It was so much fun. And then they kept on going. And then Seth Rollins' music hits. Seth Rollins gets down to the ring, and Punk and Seth Rollins are going back and forth. He's like, what are you going to do at WrestleMania for? You can't do anything besides talk. Maybe you can be a commentary. And the crowd's chanting, referee. We're all chanting referee. And Seth goes to the crowd. He goes, you guys got to remember, his counting arm. He can't use his counting arm. That's CM Punk got on the ground. Counted 1, 2, 3 with his left arm. So CM Punk clearly can be a ref. But after going back and forth, also these two are going at it and stuff. And then all you hear of Drew McIntyre going to the mic, goes, PG, bro. Oh my God, I was dying laughing. It was out of nowhere of them just like, one of them must have said a cuss word or something. PG, bro. It was so freaking funny. But no, this was a great segment between all three of them. CM Punk ended up saying that he's gonna be on commentary for this match at WrestleMania 40, which will be awesome. I think he's gonna have some kind of deal with this match besides just commentary, because there's so much like build with Seth Rollins, Drew McIntyre, and CM Punk, even though CM Punk's injured. So I can definitely see something's going down with them. After that, it was Andrade going one-on-one with Giovanni Da Vinci. It was supposed to be Ivar. I don't know what happened with Ivar. I was confused because Giovanni Da Vinci and then Andrade came in. I'm like, what is going on? It's supposed to be Ivar. But whatever. They put on a pretty good match. But Andrade ended up picking up the victory. Obviously, they're building him up. This is only his second match, like singles match, since returning at the Royal Rumble. So obviously, they're going to just have him keep on winning and everything, building him up. But it was a pretty good match between him and Giovanni Da Vinci. Then after that, it was DIY versus New Day. And I didn't get to see most of this because it was out of my seat. I think I can't remember what I was doing. But I ended up walking in right at the end. DIY and Xavier Woods were going at it, and then Judgment Day out of nowhere came down, attacked him, disqualification. Dominic Mysterio, all of them out there, and they laid out New Day, laid out DIY. They took out R-Truth, who was on commentary during this match, laid them all out, standing tall, because these tag teams are all in the 6 tag team ladder match at WrestleMania 40. So the Judgment Day are just looking powerful, dominant over all the tag teams, which was okay. I'm like, it was decent. This segment was absolutely awesome. Rhea Ripley and Becky Lynch going by face to face, pretty much just ripping on each other and everything. And then Dominic gets in between Becky Lynch and Rhea Ripley, and Becky Lynch punched the holy hell out of Dominic. Like she got him good. Like they did a slow mo like Pat McAfee did. The right hand was like, dang, she hit him for real. Then it turns into a brawl. They go outside of the ring. Dominic tries pulling Rhea Ripley off Becky. Becky lays in on Dominic. Dominic just kept on getting beat up. And finally, a million refs came out to break it up. It was absolutely insane. Being in the crowd, because the crowd was going absolutely wild for this. Then Sami Zayn and Bronson Reed went one-on-one. And this match was actually pretty good. I honestly thought Sami Zayn was going to win. But Sami almost had it when Gunther came out from the stage, walking down towards the ring. Bronson Reed ended up hitting a slam. Some kind of, it was like suplex slam on Sami. Got up and his giant splash. 1, 2, 3. Bronson Reed picked up the victory on Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn went backstage. He's all pissed off, throwing a fit, and Chad Gable was like, you can't let Gunther get in your mind. He's like, he plays mind games. That's how he beats people. You cannot let him get in your mind, because they're like saying he was distracting. That's how he lost. Because I was very shocked that they had Bronson Reed beat Sami Zayn, especially it's only 2 weeks until, not even 2 weeks now, until WrestleMania 40 when Sami goes one-on-one with Gunther. Then it was main event time. Shinsuke Nakamura versus Jey Uso. Jey Uso's entrance, being live in the crowd. Oh my god, it's so cool being live in the crowd for Jey Uso's entrance. It's wild. And seeing Pat McAfee in person too, doing, oh my god, it was absolutely hysterical. Shinsuke's entrance is also awesome in person as well, with all like the lights and everything. It was very cool. But this match was pretty good. Jey Uso and Shinsuke put on a pretty good match. Mid-match, when they were fighting, from the crowd, from Jump Barricade, Solo Sikoa and Jimmy Uso came out. Then you could, out of nowhere, Seth Rollins and Cody Rhodes just appeared, beating the holy hell out of Jimmy and Solo Sikoa. Cody and Jimmy ended up going backstage. We didn't see Cody. And then Seth and Solo were still going at it. Then Drew McIntyre came out, beating up Seth Rollins. Back to the match. Jey Uso hits a super kick on Shinsuke. Hits the spear. 1, 2, 3. Jey Uso wins. I'm like, wait a second. It's only 9:52. We still got 8 minutes left of the show. And then I'm like, what is going on? Then they panned Cody beating up Solo Sikoa backstage. Not Solo Sikoa. Jimmy Uso. He takes out Jimmy Uso. Solo Sikoa comes in. He takes out Solo Sikoa. And then out of nowhere, bam! From behind, it's The Rock. The Rock's beating the holy hell out of Cody backstage. He throws trash cans at him. He's like, you want to talk trash? Hits him in the head with a trash can, throws it at him. Then he takes a toolbox with tools, chucks it at Cody, dropping all the tools on him. That had to freaking hurt. They're beating the holy hell out of each other around the arena. And then they go outside where all like the trailers and semis are. They're right by Cody's bus. It's pouring rain in Chicago. Cody's soaking wet, his suit drenched. They're beating the holy... Cody's just getting beat the holy hell out of by The Rock. He's just beating him, throws him to his bus, throws him into his bus. Acts like he's going to throw him off this 20-foot dock where they loaded him. like the trailers, I was like, no freaking way they're about to throw him off there. I'm like, that's insane, but they didn't. The Rock's like dropping so many different cuss words. Apparently they were bleeping it on TV, which sucks. In the arena, we got to see it for sure. There was no bleeping. And The Rock's just beating on Cody. And he's like, pretty much ripping. He's like, you want to talk trash? Mama Rhodes, this is what happens when your boy talks trash about the final boss, The Rock, and the bloodline. He's just beating on him. Throws him into the... He's like absolutely face first right into the edge of the bus. And then he gets on the mic saying at WrestleMania Night 1 how the Roman Reigns and The Rock beat Cody Rhodes, and that you don't mess with the final boss and the tribal chief. And then Cody turns around, and Cody is gushing blood, just blood all over. And The Rock is like, oh, we're actually gonna do what I said, Mama Rhodes. And he takes off this weight belt that said Mama Rhodes with the Brahma Bull on it. He goes, I'm gonna do exactly what I told you, Mama Rhodes. I'm gonna wipe your son's blood all over this belt, and I'm gonna hand it to you at WrestleMania. So he gets a whole handful of Cody's blood and smears it all over the belt. Smears the belt on his face. That belt is just covered in blood. And Cody couldn't even move. And then finally The Rock's like, this is what happens when you F with the final boss, Cody. And I was like, dang. The Rock just dropped an F-bomb live on TV. Obviously, they bleeped it on TV. But in the crowd, we heard the F-bomb. It was absolutely wild. Everybody went insane when The Rock dropped the F-bomb. It was wild. And what a way to end Monday Night Raw. Just Cody laying in the rain on the ground. Puddles all over me, soaking wet, covered in blood. Just dead, like looking dead. Absolute insane way to end Monday Night Raw. This is definitely one of the best Monday Night Raws in a long time. I'm like, every match was good. The Rock and Cody segments were amazing. CM Punk and Seth Rollins and Drew were amazing. JD Dunham and Ricochet was great. Shinsuke was great. Bronson Reed and Sami Zayn was great. Becky Lynch, Rhea Ripley, Dominic was great. Andrade and Giovanni Da Vinci was okay, and the tag match was okay. But overall, this show was insane. I'm gonna give it a 4. I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 5. And you might say I'm a little biased because I was there, maybe. But I'm like, overall, I've seen a lot of people also online saying that this is one of the best. So it's just not me being biased. That this is one of the best Monday Night Raws in a long time. It was so freaking good. The ending was absolutely amazing, like how cool it was. The beginning was absolutely insane. Like, there was like a small period of time that the show was like, you didn't really want to pay attention. It was during, like, there was one women's match. It was boring, but otherwise the show was like pretty much perfect. I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 5 actually. It was great. This is Jared W. Make sure to like, subscribe, stay tuned for more action figure content, and I'll see you guys in the next one.